How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Week 8 Gotenks account update. Completely free to play. New account I started at the very beginning of the year. And this is my ranking right now post Lightspeed bundle release. So the Lightspeed bundles came out a few days ago. I'm still able to, maintain at least top 50 status, rank 33 right now. After the Lightspeed bonus came out, I finished the highest I did was 20 flat at payout, but it was actually a few seconds after because I was really busy and then missed out on the extra crystals. But I've been able to stay a little bit higher than I expected. I guess the gifting mechanic is big enough of a barrier that not everyone in my shard is able to do it. I'm level 77 right now, and let's look at the fleet chart. So there are plenty. There are some in here, but not all of them. Like this player Cap right here on the right, I still lost to him, but he doesn't have like Lightspeed bundle anything. Like he's running bounty hunter ships. I don't think they're, with the exception of like Houndstooth. I don't know if there's any kind of bounty hunters in the Lightspeed bundles. At the top, yes, there are. Like this guy Azer. I mean. This is the type of Houndstooth I can't really deal with. However, I did beat one player that had purchased a Lightspeed bundle. They didn't buy any of them with Houndstooth, but they did get one with just like first order. So I think it was a Sprinkler Kylo Ren one, because they had it was this guy Spider-Man. So he's got like a relic TIE silencer, but I was able to beat this guy, and it's only 5 stars for the ship. Still pretty substantial stats in comparison to what I'm rocking, and he only has 2 stars on this. He actually was starting the shuttle first. That's actually manageable. Look, those stats are pretty similar to like what I have. Ships is just kind of interesting, but I have hope. I mean, I just need to get to level 85, and then I'll be able to apply some key relics and hopefully be able to compete a little bit better. I have some footage from this week of assault battles, some that went well, some that didn't, and you'll see some of my roster upgraded in there, but let me look at ships before I look at characters. For ships, I still only have the one 7-star Ahsoka Starfighter, but I'm getting there with Plo's ship and the TIE Fighter pilot. Anakin is slow as ever. Getting closer to unlocking Slave 1. Marauder 28 out of 80, so I'm glad I'm starting now. And it's not like a huge priority, but I am farming Versio ship as well. Like with the energy I have, it's like one of the best ships in the game. I plan on using an Empire fleet eventually with Chimera, so it's good to work on her. So 32 out of 80, 36 out of 80 on TIE Advance ×1. And since I got enough to 5-star Executrix, I'm not gonna like be farming tons of dark side character ships anymore. I do need to upgrade this soon though. I'll probably do that tonight because I am approaching level 78 and I'm gonna need that to attempt it. However, I'm not clear on whether I need an extra 5-star ship or not, because it says you need 6 5-star ships. I only have 5, but I was able to attempt the extra shipbuilding materials challenge, which says you need 6, and I had an extra slot open, but I was able to attempt it with just 5, and it didn't. I stopped attempting it because I didn't win it, because the gain would be, I don't know, not super impactful. But yeah, ships are going fine. I just can't wait for Anakin to make more progress. I'm considering eventually starting to do 25 refresh on his nodes, just so I double the speed of farming that, and then might try to do that on Marauder as well. Because right now I'm doing a fleet refresh for energy at least one a day. So I'm doing 3 normal energy and 1 ship energy at least. But maybe I'd be better suited doing refresh up the node just to be able these really slow ships. 5s has picked up the pace, 57 out of 85. It was really, it was never showing up in the shops for a while, and now it started to. And I also have the node to hit. TIE Fighter, getting it with Galactic War Currency. Having 7-star Ahsoka really opens up the Galactic War Currency. I'm even starting to farm Biggs, which has led me to get enough shards for, I've finished tier 3 of the Chimera event just with Ghost, Phantom, and the big ship. I'll get that eventually. I mean, by the time I get to Grand Arena, my 2 fleets, I hope to have Chimera and Mace Windu. Finally leveled up Mace to where I could upgrade this ability, just one, so it's 6% defense and offense for each allied GR ship. And it just takes so many credits to actually level this thing up. But Mace is going to get to the next gear tier soon. I have Palpatine and Vader favorited. I previously had Bounty Hunters favorited because I was working on that assault battle, and I have footage of that. Let's just show that now before I get into the rest of my roster. All right, so here we are on February 21st, middle of week 8. It's a Wednesday on the Gotenks account, about to do my first attempt at Rebel Roundup. Now, this might be just a really brief attempt because this looks a lot harder for the first level than the others I've faced, but also I'm just facing it with a much less developed group. So I got Mando up to gear 8. I have Boba Fett at gear 8. I got Mando's lead to level 7. It's actually a pretty decent lead for what it is. Plus 20 speed, 35% tenacity, and 30% crit chance. Crit chance is hard to come by at a low level. And once you get contract, 5% offense and health steal for each buffed ally. Health steal helps because most of our hit points are health. So the health steal is nice there. We just need to score critical hits against enemies 20 times while buffed, and it actually happens faster than you'd think. I have mods on most of them, but I'm just missing a mod here and there. The options here. Well, just give them this one. Gonna need to get a secondary mod set though. But still, any stats help. Just a little bit of speed, some health. But like I have too many weak allies here that are vulnerable to die. So Grief Karga is gear 6, not able to get him to gear 7. Boosh, I got to gear 7 just now. Not gear 8, unfortunately, so she doesn't have a specific payout to her. They need gear 8 to get their payouts, so I might not get through until the next time around this comes. Then Django got to gear 7. They're all more or less low levels, 64, 62, 66, 60, 72. And this one, it's just, I don't know. I dipped my toe in it a little bit earlier, but I don't think I'll get through it. There's 8 waves. I'm having trouble with wave 1 because they do as often. They'll because I got all these counterattacks coming in, and they'll take out like Boosh or something quick, and I can't get around the counterattack on him there. This usually you want to do it. You think you're gonna get a kill, but I don't know if she'll even survive, so I'll just do it to get some extra damage out there. And Django's looking weak, but so I might get a get here. Oh, does it? Okay, no. No, don't kill Boosh. Gosh. I'm just doing this to get extra damage out there and try to get the contract. Okay, that was nice. Now, oh, wow, right in the kisser. This is looking a little bit better than I thought. Since I have a gear 8 Mando, I actually can do the insta-kill. Don't die, Grief. No. Yeah, see? Kill you permanently? Yeah, like they're just too flimsy. Yeah, see. I don't know, I felt hopeful for a second, but maybe I can try to remod and actually get it. Yeah, I remodded them for like a lot more health, just looking for like flat health, flat protection, since they have such low health and protection pools. I actually did get a lot of progress in that regard. And just to keep these guys alive, like Django especially got a lot more. Protection. I don't know if I'll be able to. I mean, I can recover some. I think Django, I can get it back. Finishing blows. But yeah, their health bars and protection bars look better. They look like they might be able to actually take some hits. Just get some more extra crit potential there. Stop. We're getting close to contract. Django, don't. I don't know how many restarts it got in me. I feel like having, like, I think I remember this first wave being, like, harder than the rest. And if I can get contract, get some progress, might not be too bad. Deflected. Yeah, that's probably not the way to go with her if she's low. I feel like they're just. I need like gear 8 for this, honestly, probably, but stop going at her. Okay, like just leave her alone. Maybe we can go for Droid first because he does the cleansing. I'm always tempted to pull that because it's just so nature to me to actually do. Stop AoEs. Actually survived so long the first time I did it. Rid of that. Oh, nice. Droid's gone. That's great. That might be what we... just trying to get some extra crits. Okay, Mando died, but he can recover. Stop. They just have it out for Boosh. Let's see if I can get to wave 2. Stop. Then just go without Boosh. I remember that the thing to do is to like farm kills on these guys. And then this gives increased offense. That's it. Okay. I just have like a weak link. Going. I'm gonna save that. We got contract. He's got an extra 1. We can 4-man it. That thing helps you cycle through cooldowns too, so that's another thing. See? That's a good way to use it. Only gonna kill. Oh, that is gonna be a kill. I think it's the most annoying. No, because I've already got a lot of progress on that K2. Let's take one of these out. Maybe Jin was the culprit. On Boba. Boom. Oh, come on. Gotta double tap. Okay. Don't need to use disintegrate, just take them out like that. Ooh, and boom, give me, yes, got my thing back. Ew. Oh, whew. Not a moment too soon. So, oh no, not these guys. I'm gonna take out Kanan. I don't want them counterattacking. Yeah, I knew I needed to take out Ezra. No counterattacks, so I can do that a little bit safer. Oh, jeez. Oh, nice. That worked out. No. Don't kill my grief. Good grief. Nice. Stop it. Okay. Whew. They do not attack Karga. Don't attack him. Oh, dodge. Okay. Wow. Through to Ray 4. This one. He's got an AoE. I feel like this will be the end of the line. Oh, shit, grief. Oh, gosh. And then there were 3. Save that. I mean, they only have bounty hunters resolved, so they have a failsafe. Double tap, right? No, you don't. Okay. I did not get credit for that, I don't think. These guys are... Bigs, for sure. Nice. Amanda's vulnerable. Oh my gosh, I thought he was done before. Came back. Okay. Die? Yes. Oh, he doesn't get it back. It's not good. Okay. Oh. Does he get it back at the start of the wave? Okay, they got it back. Okay, that's good. Oh my God. What's happening? And I tell you what, that thing is invaluable. That's to kill. That's why I knew I had to get him to gear 8 at least. Nice. Yeah, we're really ratcheting up our damage. Nice. Okay, 7 out of 8. Oh. Oh. No, don't. Guys, don't kill Mando. I need him. Not kill my Mando. I will never forgive you. Wave 8. Is it possible? I don't know. They have counterattacks on it? All that just to get stopped here. Well, you need a full team, guys, so that was a long time just to fail, but I did the best I could. And this is a lesson learned. You can't win them all. I thought I'd get ready for at least one round, and it would have been nice. It would have been helpful, because you'd get a lot of... I'm still working on a lot of these Phoenix characters. So it'd be really nice to get this, but I guess I'll have to wait till next month. I'll probably have a bunch of gear 8s by then, and then I should, and better mods for that matter, so should work out later. But today it's just a lesson in failure. Hope you guys learned something from this. So yeah, it didn't work out quite like I had hoped. That's probably the hardest tier 1 assault battle I've seen so far. Might be the hardest that's out there. We'll see. I still have yet to attempt several of the others. More gear 8s. I think I'll be able to get through that tier. Boosh will get to gear 8. I'll try to make sure I have a whole month to do it. And by then, like, a lot of the scarce resources will be less contested, like the computer, the keypads or whatever. Everyone needs this right now. But my list is getting smaller, dwindling. Get Grief up to gear 8. Mando is actually, he's pretty, I'm not going to use the Chirotech on him, so he's going to stay at gear 8 for the foreseeable future. The Chirotech I need to be more choosy with. I'm not sure if I want to give it to Captain Rex to get him geared or one of the Bad Batch members, but probably not Mando. He'll have to stay at gear 8. And then after level 85, that's when I can start farming Bosk. He makes a lot of things easier, a lot more durable, and a lot easier to recover health and protection, especially if I get a Zeta. So we'll see. Nooch had a video I agreed with, Nooch Too Good, about the importance of assault battles, and I agree. I mean, going through this account, I'm trying to like gear up for each assault battle as it happens. And another example of that is that we also had Places of Power this week, which is the Sith assault battle. A little bit faster, or a little bit shorter of footage for that, but let's take a look at what happened there. All right, another assault battle. Places of Power right now. This is for Sith in First Order. Should be actually a lot easier than the Bounty Hunter one where I just came up short. And I will not be able to attempt Tier 2 because we're going to need 5 stars over there. But now it's just recommended 5 stars. But up there it's going to be required. So I have 3 great characters, all at Gear 9. Palp, Vader, and Crew. And then 2 filler. And okay, I have a level 1, Gear 1 Captain Phasma. You say, why don't you just give her some love and level up? Well, as you can see, as far as training droids go, I don't have a pot to piss in right now. So she is going to stay at level 1. She's going to die, but I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, Crew working as a tank. Then Palp and Vader getting most of the job done themselves. I made sure I just used most of the last of my training droids to get Palp to level 74 so I could get him over to Gear 9. That was the level threshold for his droid caller. And I got his leadership to level 7, which is pretty great. That's max other than the Zeta, so that's going to be great. And also got his unique up to 7, so it's coming along. Like, I'm actually getting to apply ability mats that I like. Vader's getting there somewhat. Still a lot of level 2s. And then Crew, obviously, I have it maxed as far as I can just because of ships. But let's get going. You'll see right away the difference between this and that other one, Rebel Roundup. Like, just look at their health bar in comparison. Who to go for? I gotta use my culling blade strategically to try to cycle through more turns. Yeah, so, oh no, someone died, but we knew that was. So I'll use her to probably get a kill and just cycle through Vader's turns because he needs to do a lot of heavy lifting. Palpatine's unique is just crushing them as we go. This thing. Yeah, I'm not really gonna relish using that too much. Ayla can be annoying because she could stun, but like, again, they just take so much passive damage from Palp's unique, and then the dots, if you get a few out, they're gonna just be melting. And I wish I could get Dooku up a little bit more, just because he's actually pretty useful here, with the stunning and the ability block. She died, and their stats reduced, so don't think I could kill with him. Yeah, so I'm just trying to cycle back around through my cooldowns so that next round I can start with the Force Crush. That's gonna be, because Palpatine's unique, it can take them all the way down to 0, but then at that point it can't kill them, so you need dots out there to strike the finishing blow. And then if I can get stuns, it's great. Yeah, that's pretty good. They're all gonna go down. Probably take a peek at my mods at the end. Like, I mean, my mods aren't a huge advantage at this point right now. Oh, Anakin, I know he is kind of a tough guy, so we gotta control him. Lucky dodge there. Ooh. Oh, but okay, he took, he got exposed and then poked. Oh, dang it, I thought I did. Stun 5s, just because he's going to counterattack a lot and be annoying. Spread the shock. I'm surprised Dooku is still alive. He might not be for much longer. Okay, did a good job circling through the cooldown to stun him. Now there goes Dooku. Thank you for your service. Up from that, I don't think I need. Oh, dang it. I don't think I need to do the AoE. I'll save that or the Merciless Massacre. The only tricky thing is going to be the last wave with Yoda. Like, I'm going to need to make sure I shock him. Look at all the stuns, get these dots in. Merciless Massacre is basically just a cooldown reduction. They all seem to take a lot of damage at the same time. They all got up to their turns. Okay, one more wave and then the finale. So I'm gonna have to use some specials towards the beginning and then just cycle back around through them. A lot of healers is annoying. Healers within 3 turns. I'll take that. That's fine. Basics. Okay, and the moment of truth is coming up. Palpatine is going first, which is good. Need to get shock on this Yoda. And I did it. Okay, well, he didn't do his interest spread buffs. Good, I suppose. We'll kill crew that is so fast. We'll kill Palpatine. Come on, die, Yoda. Gotta heal up. Oh, that was perfect. Hang in there, crew. Oh, stun Kenobi. Like, this did work, and I'm mainly just using 3 characters. It would be great if I had a full team. Yeah, so the stun on Yoda, or the shock on Yoda early is very important, and then he just was melting from all this extra. This the Honors Vader, perfect. Much shorter than the other one. If only I didn't have Mace, this would be a lot more exciting. But that's going to be some nice charge up currency. Charge up currency. This is nice. I'm actually still working on this. 34 out of 100. Still working on him. Charge up currency. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, 1.4 million? I did not realize you got that much. That. It's amazing. Let's go use that right now. See, like I said, 5 stars. We're gated. Oh, do I get an achievement? Hey, 10 Darth Vader shards. Nice. Yeah, these achievements early are always kind of a nice surprise. I have, obviously, this video inserted in the middle of my Week 8 update, but I've finally gotten to the point where I feel like the best use of my currency is to level up the capital ship, and it's absurdly expensive. As you can see, that only gets me to level 70, not even 71. Just thinking I could level up my other ships more, but I need to start like upgrading Mace's abilities. Like everything's been level 1 forever. That's more damage, more recovery. I'll probably go with that. I can do all of them. I probably won't do that. The basic is not important. Yeah, that is Places of Powers Tier 1. Much better result than Rebel Roundup, and that was a great reward. So yeah, that one actually went really smooth in comparison. I had done one test run before just to see like how difficult it was, if I'd actually be able to get through it. And it just seemed fine to me. Dooku, I still think I have 0 training droids. Yeah, so like, how often do you see this? No training droids, and I do have credits because I can buy credits with the raid currency. I can't do anything similar with the training droids. Otherwise, I have these characters favorited, and now I've moved to a different phase where I'm only favoriting the characters where I am trying to actively develop them. Phoenix has been kind of paused for a long time. Most of them are level 70. Ezra's still only 67, so I could get him up and give him some of this gear. I could give him the stun cuffs. I'm just kind of saving them for like the core gear like that. I only want to use it really when I'm close to getting to the next gear level. If I have like everything ready to go up, I might do that. Bastila is actually pretty close, just need some Carbontes, and I would have to get her to level 74. I don't know if I need to prioritize that right now, but it might be cool to get her to gear 9. Geospy, Geo Soldier got paused for the foreseeable future. We already talked about bounty hunters. For the farming goals on my squads tab, farms. So they're coming along slowly but surely. I mean, Hera 21 out of 100, Anakin 23 out of 100, Beam 43 out of 85, Django 11 out of 30, Kurt 34 out of 65, Jolie 30 out of 65. So moving along. A lot of them aren't even at 5 stars yet, but you know, we're working on it. With the currency still working on, well, I'm actually working on Chopper and Tarkin now. I have Princess Leia almost at 7 star, and I had been paused on these guys, but that's another thing I need to point out. So this event popped up where we're getting free Zori Bliss shards, and I don't know how I'll incorporate her into anything for a while, but she's on the light side node, so actually only hitting the Anakin nodes for dark side, which gets the checkbox, and I don't want to pause farming Anakin. Otherwise, I'm just trying to only do light side nodes. So I even farmed Echo because he's light side node. Wrecker is part of the normal plan. Going back to some of those pause like Peck and Hunter and then Zalbar, that for the most part I have been holding off on, but I just don't want to waste any of those Zori shards. So I have her at 3 stars through all this, and you know, it's just free shards. It's kind of like at this point I got her as a marquee. Speaking of marquees, we had this Bad Batch thing pop up, and these are things I'd always see on my main and be like, oh, that would help if I were new. I already had Hunter Tech and Wrecker at 50 shards of them, but Echo I didn't quite have. I didn't quite have him activated. So I did this and got 50 shards. 50 shards of Omega 2, but now I'm at like 70-something total shards on Echo, which was a pretty nice little boost. But as far as the development on everything else, I can unfavorite Phasma and Dooku, because the way the schedule works with the Assault Battles, Places of Power is usually the last one in the month. We don't have the March calendar yet, but typically the first one is, of course, Moon, which is Empire and Droids. People going the Imperial Trooper route have that ready, but I'm going to be using Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn in there for at least the first wave. Well, for any subsequent wave, I'll be able to use TIE Fighter, even if it's a 5-star threshold. This one I hope to get 2 waves done, potentially. I'd have Pal, Vader, Thrawn, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Tarkin if I need 5 stars. But for the first wave, I'll use the Mara Jade. I mean, she's 2 stars only, but her abilities are still awesome. Probably should get to the Shock tier there, and then on this one, it's mainly just damage. So as long as she's actually doing the same debuffs on everything, I'm fine with it. The ability mats are still pretty scarce. I mean, I'm still low on the green and blue thanks to the web store. I have tons of purple mats. Yeah, Vader, Palpatine, gotta get them up. They're the high priority. Thrawn, hope to get him to gear 7 or gear 8 by then. Just need a computer there, another computer here. Computer here, computer there. It's like old McDonald had a farm in my head. And then this one's a good one to level up. So yeah, and then also Tarkin I should probably boost a little bit because I'm gonna need him for that ability materials challenge. I'd love to get him to level 63. I really would. I just, I can't. Not enough training droids to go around, which is amusing to me. No one saw that coming, or most people didn't. I think one guy commented and saw it coming. GK, I'm tired of him. I'm finally tired of him being gear 7. I want him to get him to gear 8. But the thing holding me back, he has a really expensive gear 7 to gear 8 transition. Like, he needs 2 full Carbantes. Characters don't usually need, that's usually a gear 8 to 9 thing, not 7 to 8. And then he needs 2 full computers for this piece. I would love to pull this from a Bronzium. They do have them. Let's just try 1. If we get this one, it's just magical. Okay, no, we didn't get it. Yeah, GK, he's a big focus, and I use him in Squad Arena, and he was just such a liability. He's been such a liability at gear 7 and 5 stars, but his mechanics are still great. Like the mass assist is super nice, super valuable. The crit immunity he hands out is great, and I just realized today I still have the 1-dot mods on him, and I'm like, I don't have training droids, but I have credits, so that's the perfect time to work on mods. I don't know why it took me so long. So I got him a lot more health there. Translates more protection up under Bastila. He's still pretty slow. I probably need to change these mods if I can. Actually, I'll just leave as is. I mean, this has good flat health, flat protection. That's good right now when they don't have many stats to stack. Plus 2 rolls of flat health. So I'll just leave him as is. I mean, he's good to bring up the rear, to be the last one to take a turn, and then do the mass assist. Hopefully everyone has some buffs by then, or like offense up. Like they start with protection up anyway, so we're gonna get the mass assist. Pilots, I lost a little bit of passion for them when the Lightspeed bonus came out, but I'm kind of back in the same place. That I'm really trying to just work on the pilots first. Anakin is more of a priority now than he had been because his ship, I'm able to use it now with the 5-star and 2 reinforcements. Mace is really close to getting to gear 10. So next level, and this is a gift piece. This is such an easy piece. Usually it's like Carbantes, stun guns, droid colors, and it's scarce. But him, that's going to be an easy lift. Just need to make sure I have enough training droids to get him to 78 right away. Anakin, and I was looking at his gear on SWGOH. Once he gets to gear 10, which is at level 80, there's no level gate from him getting to gear 11. So the plan, I hope, to get him, once I hit level 80, get him gear 10, and then 11 right away. Have the Omegas done on the pilots, and that's it. It's like, it feels weird. I mean, I just have all these basics Omegas. Even Plo Koon, who I'm not even using on the land anywhere. He needs level 79, and then once I get there, should be able to do this pretty easily. I don't know if I want to buy the 50 because I already have 30, but I'll buy that here and there. So he doesn't have a really contested piece. And just every little bit counts. I mean, every little bit stacks. I am farming him in Cantina, so he's getting closer to 7 stars, 40 out of 100. And then his ship. Maybe I'll farm his ship in Cantina next. I don't know. And then it's kind of it's Night Sister Spirit alongside the same node. Yeah, I don't know what else to really point out. With extra crystals, extra refreshes now, I think I am moving to a mindset of no Cantina refreshes, because the thing I want the most is XP. And you get the same amount of XP from an energy spend no matter what it is, and the only expensive one is Cantina. 100 for 120. The rest of them are 50 for 120. Well, I already did the mod refreshes at 50 for 120. So the faster I can get to level 85, the faster I can get relic characters, get Anakin and Ahsoka up, and then start competing with the Houndstooths. In the ships I have, actually, this is worth pointing out, I do have a fair amount of anti-Houndstooth mechanics, and that he's the big obstacle with these Lightspeed bundles. Like, he's the elephant in the room, just massive problem to deal with. So Ahsoka, it's just one thing, but she has a big hit that dispels buffs, so it dispels the protection up before it does the damage, so you can actually get a big hit off with Ahsoka Starfighter. If Houndstooth has target lock, I can dispel with a basic. Dispels are big. Nothing with TIE Silencer except for like ramping damage. This one's a little bit more niche to pull off too, but if they have target lock, you would have can inflict buff immunity. Buff immunity is the kryptonite of Houndstooth. Plo Koon's not really doing anything, but buff immunity from Anakin's ship, the AoE, and I have dealt with Houndstooths like that, just not relic ones. So the fleet I'm running does have the potential. I'm just gotta get there, and Mesa ship, it's grown on me more and more. You know, in my farming guide, I was just theorizing that it'd be a good ship because it got a rework, but it's actually really nice. It is the only one that's good at keeping your ships alive, which is really important. I don't have a true taunting tank, but this, along with Plo Koon's ability, lets me turn 5s into a tank, and he's very effective. I wish I had a fleet battle. I need to do the fleet battles more often, so I need to record some fleet battles for next week. The ultimate is great at keeping people alive. It's like sometimes I'm in dire straits. Everyone's in red or yellow, but I pop that ultimate as long as there's no slave 1 hanging out. They're safe for a few turns. And I don't need level 85. Well, I might need level 85 to get him to gear 11, but once it gets to gear 11, this gets way better. Or I don't need 7 stars to fully finish off the ultimate. For like these other abilities, you need the high star count. Like for the final one that adds like all this, yeah, that'd be nice to get. But I need 7 stars, which actually takes a long time. I'll probably have Negotiator at 5 stars before I get a 7-star Mace Windu ship, which is kind of sad. I think one last thing is a guild update. There's no review period for TB, but we didn't do that great in TB. Like there was, I don't think the plan was in the place it needs to be. We did Lightside GeoTB, but what I wanted to show you, I am the newest officer in this guild. That's because I mean I have a lot of experience in the game, and I asked, can I be the TB officer, because I want to give the command, like on the map, like in our normal guild, it's run like a well-oiled machine. I know they've got it. I don't have to do anything. Anytime anything's done, I'm like, okay, they're on the right track. They figured it out. But with this guild, it's a lot more green, and I want to do, like, I have a plan that should bring us from 5 stars Lightside TB to 8, which is relying mainly on deployments. It's hard to actually get, what am I saying? Complete combat missions in Lightside GeoTV for a lot of the players. Like some of them can get it done, but mainly we just need to be we should be scoring more on deployments. We have 5 stars with 176 billion. Like this, it's just not how it should be. So we're gonna do a lot more preloading and staying in the earlier territories, and hopefully increase the income of Get 2. I'm gonna need almost 40,000 to unlock Negotiator, and then even more than over 40,000 to get him from 5 star to 7 star. But looking forward to Negotiator when that does happen. Right now, just got my eyes on level 85. It's going to take a long time, even a couple days to get to level 78. And each level takes longer than the last, but I'm still only 8 levels away. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. Enjoy these updates. Stick around for next week, and I'll see you guys later.